guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and I've been kind of lucky in MFF lately, so I decided, why don't I ruin that by trying again with 100 rerolls to change this card and try and get it to be what we want. Because I've been lucky lately. I got a mighty CTP of energy from Null World Boss Legend, which was crazy lucky, like a free mighty CTP of energy. And then I gambled for some premium cards, and after a bunch of shafts, I actually got pretty lucky. And then I rerolled my cards, and I rerolled the crafted stats, and I actually got a lot of good crafted stats, especially on this one, that I really like. So yeah, we're gonna ruin that today. We're gonna ruin my streak of good luck. I haven't gotten the mighty or brilliant authority yet from the crafting event, but I did go ahead and craft. Like, I haven't gotten these ones yet, right? I did get the authority, but I haven't gotten either one of these yet. But anyways, I crafted a bunch of cards to build up to now having 100 or 101 mythic cards. And I know what you're thinking, but Alex, don't waste your Phoenix Feathers and Emcron Crystals. They're about to drop a mutant update. It's the perfect plan. My retort to that, to people that say that, is, but no. So anyways, we have a bunch. We have 101, okay? You can see here I have 118 cards total on this page. You can see that I have about 13. I have 13 of these non-6 stars. So 13 minus 118 is 105. And then you scroll down here and I have 3 locked premium cards that I'm not going to be using. So I actually have 102. Oh no, I have one more locked premium card. Okay, so I have 101 spare mythic cards. 101 Dalmatians, all going to be fed into the RNG shredding machine to make me a beautiful coat of depression and despair. Let's get into it. Why not? Let's go. So yeah, we're hoping for yeah, well, let's just start rolling, and we'll talk about it as the suffering begins here. All right, so we got a lot of rolls to get through. We're going for the proc. We need the proc. The proc is essential. And then we are hoping for 2 good stats and 6 or 7 quality. But I will settle for 1 good 6 quality. No. I will settle for 1 good stat and 6 or 7 quality, but it must have the proc. So if you count the proc as a good stat, which I actually haven't rolled the proc yet, again here, if you count the proc, then I'm looking for 2 good stats and 6 to 7 quality. And I think, on average, I shouldn't have to spend... I really hope I'm not going to have to spend 200 or more mythic cards. That's the first time I get the proc back, but it's 2 quality, yeah. So for those of you also watching, you'll see that the crafted stats are not changing. So my poison resist, max HP, like all of those stats up there in yellow are not changing. That is one of the big advantages of the new crafting system. When I see 5 or 6 quality, I start to perk up here. Yeah, no. I think the highest, the longest number of bad rerolls in a row that I've heard of is Leo, one of my mods on Discord, Pro Leo, you guys know him, who took 175 rerolls to get a good card. I think it was good options for Baby Spidey. I'm not sure what card he was rerolling, but hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what card you've had the most bad luck rerolling. That's my best reroll so far. But yeah, tell me which card you've had the most bad luck rerolling and how many rerolls it took you. Hopefully, none of you have actually experienced more than 200 rerolls. Okay, so the rerolls are actually getting better, but it's all random, so it's not like they're gonna see. Dodge and physical attack is really nice, and the proc, but it was 1 quality. Like, I just can't have that, right? If you're re-rolling cards for the first time, if you haven't been playing this game for very long, or if you just got back into this game, you should set your expectations much lower for cards, right? Go for anything with 1 or 2 good stats. Like, this would be great, right? 2 good stats, max HP and the proc, and it's 4 quality. Anything 3 quality and up with 2 good stats, just keep that. Just keep that. Even this, I would say, you should probably keep 2 good stats, 2 decent stats, and 6 quality. But at this point in the game, I have very little to spend these mythic cards on, and so I'm really going for the unicorn, right? And all my other cards. The other thing is, as far as the style goes, right? Like, I don't mean to flex too hard, but 77666, right? Or 77667. I'm trying to get all 7s eventually. Call me crazy. But for now, I'm just trying to, you know, At least bring this White Fox up to par with the other boys and girls to be either a 6 or 7 quality. So these 1 qualities can get banned. I don't know what we're at in terms of the number of rerolls. Ooh, I'm just sort of flying. So there we go. This is basically what I had. I think I had dodge, HP, physical proc. So this is a very good roll. It's 3 good stats and it's 4 quality, but it's only 4 quality. And again, I know it's not much, but I am looking for a unicorn at this point in my MFF card rolling career. Oh, 6 quality. I think we're going to take that, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are going to take that. We're going to wrap this RNG Fest early. Yeah, I think we're taking that. That's 6 quality with 2 good stats. Yep. It's not quite a unicorn, but it's a unicorn-ish. Because I don't know, how many cards do I have left? 65. So 65 minus 16 is, I have like 47 rolls left. So that was 53 or 54. 154, basically 150 rolls. 150 rolls it took me to get 2 good stats and 6 quality. 150 mythic cards. That's bananas. Actually bananas. This would obviously be better if it was dodge. Like if this was dodge, this card would be nearly perfect, right? Nearly perfect. And you know what? You could say for balance's sake, for balance's sake, the energy attack could be physical attack. Now, again, my cards are very, very good, so you know, I'm not being picky, but you can see I have 20% physical attack and 46% energy attack. In general, energy attack is more valuable in Marvel Future Fight. If you look at the majority of meta characters in the game, you know, Super Giant, energy, Sentry, energy, Doom now recently, energy. You know, there's very few characters that are top meta and that are physical. You basically have like Cull Obsidian, Falcon, you could, to a lesser extent you could take a Rogue, maybe like Luke Cage for PvP, but it's a very short list. And then immediately it just goes into more energy characters. You know, Ghost Rider, Odin, Mephisto. You know, all these guys. Null is physical as well, but yeah. So in general, energy is better, but just for balance's sake, I would rather it being, you know, 25 and 41 or whatever, 26 and 40 versus 20 and 46. But yeah, I can't complain here. I have very, very good stats. But again, the dodge could be, instead of 46, the dodge could be 51%. Can it roll HP there instead of dodge? No, it can't. It can only roll HP there instead of energy attack. But yeah, so that is really good. The rest of my cards, there really isn't anything to change. This is perfect. I mean, honestly, the only thing you could say differently is maybe crit damage instead of crit rate. But that's it. That's the only thing you could change. And then obviously making the card 7 quality. But this is basically a unicorn card. This one, the only difference would be recovery rate being attack speed. But honestly, recovery rate's really good for PvP. And it's really good for certain PvE characters that have auto heal, like Cull Obsidian, Hulkbuster, etc. So this could be a unicorn card as well. This is basically a unicorn card, 2 good. Actually, it's not a unicorn card. It is 7 quality, but it has 2 bad stats. I kind of forgot about this card. But these stats are all terrible. Like recovery rate or movement speed are all defense, I guess. This one is max HP or crit rate. So yeah, I guess I could save up my next 100 rolls and go for Luna. The only thing is rolling off of 7 quality is kind of painful. It's kind of painful to do that. And then this one here, the fire resist could be max HP, but again, rolling off of 7 quality with 2 good stats is kind of asking for a slap in the face. So the only other thing at this point, if you're in the position that I'm in, where you're sort of re-rolling your crafted cards for unicorns, right? The only other thing you can spend your comic cards on, if you're not going to be re-rolling for unicorns, is going here to the agent level. You have to play world events, so that's kind of the downside to this method, but you could basically do this. Yeah, see, I know. But there, 3, 4, I think I've showed you guys 4, 5. It's about 6. So if I wanted to level up a whole other level, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna take about 20 cards. So and it goes up with every single one. So those 100 cards might get me like 3 levels on my agent badge. 3 levels on my agent badge is a permanent. What is it? It's a permanent 0.06% max HP, or 0.02 points. Yeah, 0.06. Yeah, 3 points would be 0.06. So that 2.5 would be 2.6 now. Whoa! And then of course you could try to get to agent, like you could try to get your agent level to the top 2,500, which some people do as well to get. But again, you have to make sure that you're even close. You can see here I just dropped 10 ranks, so I'm pretty close. I'm about 600 off of being top 2,500. If you are top 2,500 for the ranking for agent level, then you get a 5% bonus attack. So that's not bad. Like you get one of these badges here that says +5. It's just the attack. Top 50 gives you all defense HP, but the attack this just gives you attack. 5% all attack is not bad, to be honest. And again, this is like end game scenario. So yeah, just to recap there, I got pretty lucky with that. But the first thing you should be doing, the very first thing you should be doing when you're crafting, when you're making mythic cards, when you're crafting up mythic cards, is equipping the good ones, obviously, right? Equip good mythic cards that you have until you have 5 mythic cards equipped before you're getting 5 premium cards, right? So like the Nebula card is good. Obviously the Loki 17 card is basically the best free to play craftable comic card. There's others as well that are like Marvel Zombies is decent. The Punisher 20, the Punisher 60 is decent as well. You know, craft those cards up and then equip them. Like this card's amazing as well. And then when you get 5 premium cards, like after you replace your regular mythic cards with premium cards, then you're crafting more premium cards to then craft your 5 premium equipped cards. It's confusing because you're crafting to craft, but like I'm saying, crafting it here. In case you're wondering, like if you're not quite at the step that I'm at, what should you be doing with your crafting cards before? Because you should be doing this, right? This is very, very high value. You should be using your X-Men materials, your mutant materials. You shouldn't be leaving them capped, right? They should always be uncapped. 1,000 below cap is fine. Even 2,000 below cap is fine, because you're always going to have at least a week to farm backup materials before a mutant update is announced, right? Because you get a week. We get at least a week from a sneak peek to the update actually being live. So you get 5 cards, 5 non-premium cards. Then when you can replace them with 5 premium cards after, getting premium cards through different methods, then your spare mythic cards that you have in your inventory would go towards crafting, right? And then after you craft, then you would re-roll them. In my opinion, it's better to craft than to sit there re-rolling your non-crafted premium card. So what I'm trying to say is, for example, I spent about 70 mythic cards trying to re-roll this Black Panther card, because I was thinking of replacing my cable card, my unicorn 6 quality cable card with 2 good stats. So I was hoping to roll 6 or 7 quality on this card with at least 2 good stats, because it can basically roll energy attack, and you can see energy attack there, and then it can roll physical attack here on one of these other ones. But I never got anything, right? I spent 70 plus mythic cards and I never got anything for this. I never got a good roll for this card. So if you're in that position where you have premium cards equipped, they're not crafted, but they have bad rolls, stop re-rolling them, right? Like if you have this card equipped, sure, like energy defense isn't doing anything for you and the quality's low, it doesn't matter. Craft the card. Like if it's a good card, obviously, don't craft a bad premium card. Like don't craft like BP 35 or something like that. Like don't craft this card. But if you have 5 good premium cards equipped, even if you only have 3 good premium cards equipped, craft them. You might get lucky, you might get 2% Pierce, but whatever you get is a permanent upgrade, right? Re-rolling cards like this is only a permanent upgrade if you land on something better than what you have. And if you don't land on something better than what you have, then you're left with nothing. And you can evidence that by the 149 mythics that I pumped into this before I got this roll. Those 149 were literally doing nothing for me. So yeah, hopefully those tips help. I'm glad that I got sort of lucky. I guess the luck streak continues. When will it be broken? Hopefully not soon. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.